What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my garage for an all-new series called the Trade Up Challenge. This is going to be our new garage to work out of for the series. And give me a minute, and I will go over the basis for the Trade Up Challenge. You may have seen here on YouTube some channels do a real trade-up challenge where they buy a vehicle, fix it up, do a little bit of work to it, trade it off for something that's a little better. Then they put some more work into it. They trade that car, and they keep repeating the process until they reach a point to where they have something that is a whole lot better condition than where they originally started. And they use that as a challenge to start from something small, from a vehicle that's not very good, to something that is top of the line. And that's what we're going to do here. Okay? So, let's head into our garage here. We're going to start this challenge with $10,000. So I'm going to come over here to the desk. Put the $10,000 in our pocket. I know we got 32 more cents than 10,000. It's going to be all right. But where we're going to source our first car from is down at the junkyard. What we're going to do down there is buy something that is cheap, put some work into it. Hopefully, we get it running and driving. That's going to be the goal. And then I am going to be posting that car that we get here from the junkyard on Discord, and I'm going to trade it with somebody for something that is slightly a little better, that we're gonna have to probably put some work into, of course, and then we're gonna just keep repeating the process. So this series is gonna take a little bit more time than normal, because especially this first one here, I'm going to be going in and out of the junkyard. You're going to have to reload several times, but I'm going to skip through all that for you guys so you don't have to watch the loading. It takes forever. And the videos might be a little slower now because of this series. I have to post it on Discord to trade and try to find a suitable trade. We don't want to trade up too big too quickly, right? So it might take time to find a suitable trade. So this series might be a little slower, I will tell you that. And also, while we're talking about videos possibly being a little slower, I know I'm talking a lot here in the beginning. I apologize. There is going to be some changes made from pretty much this point on with the channel. I try to get out about 3 or 4 videos to you guys a week. I'm just not going to be able to do that anymore. Without going into it too much on here. I'll probably go into it a little bit more on my server. But it's just life. I'm just going to say that on here. It's just life, and that's basically what it is. The channel, after this series here, after this trade up series, on Tuesdays of every week, not starting here for this series, but after this trade up series, on Tuesdays every week are going to be new My Garage videos. I'm only going to show My Garage once a week now on the channel after this series. And then on Fridays, there will be a new video that's from an off game other than My Garage. So I'm only going to be putting out videos on Tuesdays and Fridays every week. And the Fridays are going to be on a different game other than My Garage. I want to keep My Garage once a week because I've built my channel off My Garage. Most of the people that watch me are because of My Garage. So I don't want to go away from My Garage altogether. I love this game, but I also need to move the channel in a different direction. So that's how I'm going to do it. If you guys have any comments, questions, concerns about any of that, let me know down below. Or if you are in my Discord server, you're more than welcome to ask there too. So, let me give you a little tour of this garage here. I built this garage a few months ago for someone from my server, and I wasn't going to use it, but then I'm like, man, it's such a shame. It's such a nice building. I want to use it. I love this building. It is probably, well, it's not probably, it is the nicest building that I have ever built myself. I know there have been a lot more impressive buildings than this, but for me, this is pretty impressive. I'm not the greatest with the building. And this building was modeled after, there was a video from Donut Media here on YouTube that had a video from a garage that looked like this, from a challenge to get a pickup truck, an old Ford pickup truck started. You guys may know what I'm talking about. But this is the building that it was modeled after. So, I just love the building, the look of the roof lines and everything like that. It looks great. It looks really good. But this side here is just, another open workshop. This side we're just going to park our pickup truck in. Just a little storage room here that we can use for storage. Just got some tools and everything sitting around here. Come in here, you got the catalog, the desk, tire, machine, a couple engine stands, material master. And then on this side is going to be our work bay. We got some more tools over here. The customer sign, as you see, we got a lift over here. And if you go up top here, it's a little loft area. Got the couch up here. Very cavernous. Just some storage up here if we need it. Some building materials and some stuff. You can tell this was built a little while ago. I got some of my old channel logos here. Wasn't built long ago, only about 3 months ago I built this. But yeah. Let's head on down. We've talked enough. Let's head on down to the junkyard. Down here at the junkyard, got it loaded in now. On our way down into the pit here. Fucked up my truck, man. You see that? It's fucking busted all up. Headlights gone now. Oh, well, shit. Goes with the look of the pickup truck, right? I mean, this truck is pretty damn cool itself. But yeah, it's in fairly rough condition, but the engine still sounds pretty good. There isn't any rod knocks or ticking or anything like that. So I think we're good to go for a while. And you can tell it has some of my some older logos on here too. You can tell this stuff was not from long ago, but not like real recent either. All right, let's head on into the junkyard. Sorry about being long-winded here in the beginning, but sometimes that's just how it be. Okay, you got to go over some shit. What up, Ray?
I know what you do to customers' cars.
Yeah, what do I do to them? That's what I thought. You're silent. Yeah, sit in there and shut the fuck up. But yeah, this is the new junkyard. We're not going to be getting a rat. That is too fancy for us right now. Oh, a lad could work. That's kind of low level, right? Let's see what else we got around this junkyard. Another rat, B200. All those are too fancy. Oh, we got ourselves a 55. A 55 from my man Lars. This is a standalone vehicle from him. He has the kit car that's been on his server for a long time. This is a new vehicle from him that's a standalone that he hasn't released yet to the public. So don't ask for it. Oh, we got a wagon here, dog. Man, wagon would be cool. A coupe is right there. We got a convertible. Man, we got some options. And oh, we got a nib too. I like the hatchback nibs. This is probably secretly. Well, I guess it's not a secret now, is it? The Niv is probably after the B200 and all the other American cars, the BART and things like that. This Niv is secretly one of my vehicles that I like quite a bit. Not the pickup version of the Niv, but the hatchback. Man, it looks like it has a decent engine in it. I mean, not like really decent, but it might run, something. Looks like it has a good gearbox. BART, it's too fancy for us right now. Oh, look at this. This engine looks even better. Wow, and the gearbox looks good. We might have to go with a wagon, guys. All these seem to, is this one? Oh, shit. That is pristine. Wow. I didn't bring me any fucking tools, so I fucked up. Oh, there's another, a lot of lads around here. Kind of fucked up a little bit because we're going to be building it from down here. And I need to get me some tools. So let's buy a vehicle. I'm going to head to get me some tools. The engine looks pretty decent too. This one is better. This one is much better. I don't want to buy anything with a whole bunch of parts on it. Well, I mean, I want to buy it with parts on it, but I might not want to take an engine from one of these cars that I buy. I'm so tempted to get the wagon. Wagon's kind of badass, in a way. But I think I want this engine. So if I want this, I believe all the body panels and everything are interchangeable except for obviously the roof and the back hatch here. I'm pretty sure. And these quarters might be a different, well, I don't know. Might use the same. No, these quarters got to be different on the coupe. And yeah, I think I'm going to buy the wagon. There's a lot of stuff here for a lad. So yeah, let me check out the engine here in this one. We got to make some good decisions here, right? This is a trade up challenge, so we only have a limited amount, 10,000 to spend, but don't want to really spend all that because then we can roll over whatever is left over from this first car over into our second one, so it gives us even a little bit more money to put into our next vehicle. Okay. I think I want the wagon, but I want to take this engine out. And I want this engine. So let me go grab some tools, guys. Back at the junkyard, guys, with our tools. I just took a taxi there and back. Much easier than driving all that way and back. I know. A little bit of cheating here and there, but is it really cheating? It's part of the game, right? I mean, it cuts into our budget, but it's $20. At the end of the day, $20 isn't probably going to really matter. So let's yank out this engine in this one. I did bring some jack stands because we're going to probably need them outside the junkyard. Because I'm not going to mess with. We could use the junkyard garage. Ray said we could, but problem is, then we got to try to move it into the junkyard after it gets placed outside. And it's just easier to work on it outside. So this is the engine I want. Looks pretty dang good. Parts aren't the greatest on it, but yeah, like that flywheel and stuff like that. That flywheel is gone. Let's keep that there for right now. Try to get this undone. I want to look at the flywheel on this one. We got to yank out this engine anyways because I don't want to buy it with the car. It's going to cost us more money, right? And then we're not going to use this engine. So let's take a look here. We got to... Nah, that flywheel's not good on there either. However, want to take a look at this clutch pressure plate here. 50%. That's... I already know it's going to be better than the one that we have right here. It would be nice to get a new flywheel, but that just may not be real possible. I mean, I'm sure it's possible, but we just don't really know. I mean, that flywheel is pretty bad. I just don't want to keep pulling apart parts. We'll this is 23. Yeah, we're using this engine anyways. 50. Yeah, 15. That was pretty bad. So we're just going to replace this clutch pressure plate on here. Cool. Everything else, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's shot on here. We're going to need a couple sparkies. Let's see. Some of these other engines have some spark plugs in them. Yeah, this one has a couple. That one looks decent. Loosened it up already. Okay, so now we have the spark plugs. I think we're missing something right there, aren't we? Yeah, the distributor and wires. That's what we're missing. That distributor looks a little shot. Let's go around and see if there's another better distributor. That distributor is gone. And while we're here, look at this. Look at this. Fuel line is decent. I need to try to remember to put the tool down before I buy stuff. It seems like I have some kind of bug. I don't know if you guys experienced. If I buy a part with a tool in my hand, it'll be invisible out there on the pallet. So let's take off this, because we're going to have our new one out there. Do we have a good ignition coil? Some of this stuff I want to try to replace because it's going to be, you know, might determine whether this thing starts or not. Oh, look at this. It's going to be our lucky day. Nothing like a good junkyard build. I don't know about the internals in here. Oh, the cam looks good. Timing chain is looking good. Oh, boy. Oh, the crank and the pistons look good. Oh, wow. Wow, we might have a good one here. What about an Earl filter? Do we need a starter? I think we need a starter on here, don't we? Yeah, we don't have a starter. We could put a starter on here. There's not a starter on that gearbox. We're going to keep the gearbox in there, though. That gearbox looks decent. Look at this starter. We kind of lucked out with all these lads in here. You know, I mean, that's pretty good. We're gonna put the distributor and all that on there. We're gonna need. Which one of these had wires on it? Is it this one? Those wires are pretty fucked up. They won't let me take them off though. Okay, well, be that way then. Yeah, why can't I take the wires off? Those wires look decent. Let me see if I can pull some parts off to get it off. That just... that's gonna suck if I can't get some ignition wires. There's our wrench here. Let's try to pull off the distributor. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to lift those up with a wrench in my hand. These ignition wires look pretty decent. They're probably not going to go on. Let me just buy those. Oh, you know what we need? We need a belt. The alternator's starting to go a little bad, but I don't think it's horrible. But we do need a belt. That belt does not look the greatest. Let me throw that right there. Let me look over here. There is not a belt there. I don't think there's a belt on this one, no. Do we have a carb setup and everything on this one? I don't think we do we? No, we're gonna need some shit. That doesn't look great. We will use it if we need to. That one doesn't look any better. That alternator looks better on that one, though. Do I have a pulley on the front? Oh, I don't even have a pulley on this one. Or an oil pan, do I? Need an oil pan on there. Make sure we got all our pistons. Oh, that piston is bad. Is this oil pan good? No, that oil pan is not good. Wow. Yeah, there's no oil pan there either. These cars don't like to spawn with oil pans, huh? Oh, we might have a... Oh, yeah. It's a decent one. First time working with the i4 since it's been reworked. That's a good Earl pan here. Didn't look like when I looked through that there was any bad pistons in this thing, but quite clearly, we do have one bad piston. So I want to see if we have any decent pistons in this guy right here. I forgot we do have a lad inside the garage. Pop there. Yeah, this one looks decent. We'll just pop this one out here. Come on now. Oil pan on. All right. Where the hell did the engine go? Hopefully it went outside. Hopefully it went outside. And it just didn't disappear on me. Because I did not hear the cha-ching. I might have bought it with... That's going to piss me off. That's going to piss me off if it's just disappeared. I didn't hear the cha-ching, and I think I might have bought it with a tool in my hand. Oh no, it's out here. Okay, good. Good, good, good. You gonna let me pick up the fucking bastard? Thank you, you fucktard. Alright. Things don't like to be picked up out here. It seems. So what else do we need for this? It would be nice to get a flywheel, but didn't seem like any of these, and I don't really want to pull apart these other engines from the transmissions just for a flywheel. Let's see here. I got that. Those wires are there. Cross member. This is not about fixing up these cars to perfect condition, right? This is just starting small and working our way up, trying to get this thing running and driving, how the parts are and what the conditions they are for the most part, especially with the transmission and the rest of the car. They're pretty much going to stay like that. So we got to try to get a body panel for this thing and a door, and we have... I'm not sure if that door is going to work for this side here. I don't know if I put it on here in the junkyard, if it will even go on. I'm not sure if these use different doors. I don't spend a lot of time on the lads. It may work. It just may not go on here in the junkyard, possibly. And then that is gone. That quarter is gone. Well, this quarter for this car, I might need it. Well, that quarter is gone too. Damn. Does that look like it fits? It just may. It just may. How much is that? $7. We'll just buy it. Just buy it. Oh, that's a little pricey on the door. I don't think... Oh, look at this. So this must use... Yeah. That uses a different door. Pretty sure. Or at least it appears to. All right, well... Let's get outside of here for a minute. Okay, we got 2 tires on here. 3 tires. We need one more. This wheel looks decent. We're gonna buy that. Put on the other one here, and they don't obviously need to match. Is that windshield? Windshield looks like it might work. Yeah, it looks like it might work. That was for a windshield C for the coupe, so it may or may not work. We're gonna have to figure that out. I think at this point in time, oh shit. That floor is shot. Do we want to buy the wagon, man? It's in pretty rough condition. Well, it's better than, well, floor is better than that one. We might want to rethink about getting the wagon. The wagon is kind of rough. That cross member is better on that one. This one might be the best condition one. 980 said that's it? And it doesn't have an engine, so we could just pop ours in here. We could grab a gearbox out of one of those, so that's not a big deal. But problem is, what I'm seeing with this one, yeah, a lot of the suspension is gone. Got suspension on here. How much is this? About the same price as the one in the garage. Suspension seems to be more intact. On this one, it might be missing a few things. Yeah, we got some springs here that are bad. That front all has to be rebuilt. It's just there's a lot in the inside of here, some seats and everything that are missing that we could grab. That's not a big deal. A handbrake that's gone, a dash. It's missing a lot. I think these cars use the same suspension. Everything pretty much looks like it's here on this car. Yeah, we might have to rethink this a little bit. This rear end could go in this. This convertible might be the one. It's a little messed up there. We need a shifter, but this one has a dash. That one in there by far I think is the nicest, but the whole suspension needs redone on it. And we're building this out of the junkyard, so the catalog is not an option. Now, I don't know if the suspension, if I just undid the brake lines and these right here, that it would pop out. I'm not sure. See, the thing is, I might also need to bring a welder down here too, because that suspension on there might weld. I'm not sure. But I think we're going to change from the wagon. I think this car here. What kind of... is this door? Come on, work with me, dumbass. I grabbed the wrong fucking door. What a dumbass. That fucker doesn't have a door. You know what? I think this is the same car, really? That car's all fucked to hell. I don't think this door's gonna work. I think it's too badly damaged, and I don't know if stuff goes on in the junkyard like they do for the engine parts. Yeah, this door is all fucked. Damn. Well, this makes a tough decision because we're gonna have a good amount. Look at this shit. That's all fucked up. So it has a lot of the rear suspension, but the front suspension, it does not. This car really is probably the best one to go with. But the wagon might still be really the best option. Just have to find a rear door for it, which could be harder to find a wagon rear door. We need some wagon glass, or yeah, it's gonna be a tough one. Just parts may not go in the car or on the car. Let's continue what we were gonna do. I guess we'll just go with the wagon. A lot of the suspension is here. Yeah, we got a fuel tank back there, which is awesome. Yeah, we're just gonna need some seats. We can grab some seats from. Actually, there's a couple nice ones in the one in the garage over here. There's one nice one. Yeah, I just don't think anything goes in the cars here. Buy that seat. I don't know. Maybe it's these seats that go in there. That seat is pretty roached, but the car's all fucked up anyway, so what does it really matter? I mean, we're not going for perfect. We just want this thing to run and drive. That's the goal for this. Let's see if this one will go in. Wrong vehicle. Yeah. This seat is front left. So we're gonna have to find a front right. This one have a front right? Yeah. It's a little better condition than the driver's seat. Not by much, but it'll do the job. And does this have a real rear seat in it? It doesn't. It's pretty decent too. Okay. Let's get this wagon out of here. That spring actually looks decent. We're gonna need that. Front left. So we're gonna need our front right spring, right? I was gonna tell me don't tell me I don't have a fucking spring puller here. I don't remember what spring that came out of. Oh, that one's fucking shot. That's a nice spring. $13, we'll just buy it. Okay. Let's head on out to the junkyard. We will come in as we need to. I might need to reload the junkyard at some point. Let's put our tools up here. Let's get this thing on some jack stands. Come on, jump up there. Fantastic. Fan-fucking-tastic. More of my garage bullshit. Oh, I probably want to... You know what? Let's roll it that way. It really doesn't matter. I mean, the car is what it is, so... Holy shit, this thing just wants to jump all the fuck around. I want to move it away from here. Okay. It's going to be a pain in the ass to try to move it. I guess it wasn't that bad. Move it back there. That's fine for now. Let's move our tools once again, because this thing had to be a fucking jackass. Look at all this shit out here. Like Christmas Day. Okay, so this windshield does not work in there. Alright, great. Throw that there. I was going to say, the seats are interchangeable, really, in all vehicles, so... Shouldn't have a problem with these. But once again, you never know. That was interesting. You guys see that? The engine just invisible. Look at it. You can't see it. You get closer, you can see it. Hopefully we don't have any problems with this engine. Yeah, see? Get closer to it, it comes back. Let's see. We got a distributor somewhere. Yeah, shit is just on this pallet. Does not like me picking it up. Okay, where's the fucking distributor at? Distributor must have disappeared. Oh shit, we're gonna need a lot of shit for this hunk of junk. This engine is fucking crazy acting like it is. Alright, let's see if this quarter panel fits on here. I'm hoping it does. See, it's already looking better. I see that it needs rockers. We're probably going to go without those rockers there. Come on, stop fucking with me. Is that at the right? No, it's got to be. I4, alternator belt. There we go. Where the fuck is this distributor at? Did I not buy the distributor? That was a pretty decent distributor, too. Oh, great. That engine just disappeared also. Cool. Cool. Fucking more My Garage bugs. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Yeah, that distributor's gone, homie. It's gone. Well, fuck. I'm going to have to find another one. And it's not going to be nearly as good, probably. Oh, fuck. But I need to get the distributor on there so I can get the ignition wires on there. Yeah, I don't see it. It's not in between here anywhere unless it's fucking invisible, which could be a possibility. Don't see any laying on the ground, do we? Got some parts over here. We got a front spring for a lad and a Chad. $13? I'll have to try to remember that's in here. What's that shock for? A rat? We do need for this side. This whole setup over here. What do we need? What do we need? I don't know. It would be nice if this whole thing just came out for me. I might need all this. Come on, get the fuck out of here. Need that whole setup. Damn, we're still on the search for another distributor. Yeah, there's no engine in there. Well, it's gonna have to be this one, I guess. Not what I wanted, but okay, some weird shit's happening here. Those wires just gone. I hope this is all here when I load back in. I'm going to be pissed if it's not. What the fuck are you doing? Stop being fucking possessed. Oh, and these fucking wires aren't going to go on there? You gotta be fucking kidding me. I might have to reload. You know. If you know, you know. Oh, shit. It's the wrong fucking side, damn it. Okay, so we're gonna need... Actually, we might be... Not completely, you know. We might not be complete dumbasses, because we did need that. But we still need this whole fucking other side. Is there a shock over here? Yeah, there's a shock over here. Okay, so that shit's not going to work there. Let's take that with us. Let's go back inside. Glad there were so many lads in here. Of course, what we need that's not there. Do need this, so. Need that. This stuff is just shot. Before I buy it, let me go take a look at this. Okay, this shit is a little better. Might need... Oh no, there is a tie rod over there, isn't there? On the other one. We'll put that tie rod there. This can come off of here. This is a whole better setup. Front left. Well, that was the upper. That low is the lower one, so we're gonna need that. You still need a brake disc. That one's all whittled down, but you know what? We might be using it. It's better than nothing, right? Yeah, I think we're gonna be using that one. I think so. We'll have to come back in here in a minute. Didn't see. No, no brake disc. Okay. Let's head on outside. Hopefully they're all there. Bottom. Upper control arm, front left. So this must be, oh no, there's one there already. Which one is better? 17 and 38. This one's better. And that. There a yeah, we have a tie rod over here. We need another soft brake line. There is no brake line. On here. See about our springs. There is no spring there and no spring there. I think that shock is all fucked. No, maybe not. Front and front. Actually, we got some decent springs here. Hey, those are in. Cool. This thing is starting to come together. Loving it. Let's grab. I am going to need possibly a screwdriver and the wrench. Let's go back in and pull off that gnarly looking rotor. It's actually on. No, it's not that one. What car was it on? Oh, it's on the. It doesn't matter. It can be a front. Yeah, because they're the same for the front. Oh, I thought there was one on there. Oh, it was this one. I don't know, since this is so badly damaged. Sure if that's going to go on the car. But we will find out. Yeah, it's too far gone. Too far gone. Alright, well, that was a waste of fucking money. Oh, you know what? We have one right here. What the fuck am I thinking? Okay, this might work for us. Could have just did that. We have a hub on there already. This hub might actually be better than this one. I'm not sure. For some reason, it doesn't want to come off. I don't know. We're gonna leave it on there. Well, no, we got to figure this out somehow because I can't put a brake disc on there. Brake disc for lad coupe and nib, yeah. Okay, so maybe some parts for the nib are interchangeable with this piece of shit. Why is this not coming off of there? Well, it's because of that? Yeah, well, fuck you. 95, oh, this one's a lot better. Now it wants to go on because I have the brake caliper off of there. Okay, cool. Now we can get our tar on there. Pick that shit up, dude. The fuck is going on today? Hold up. Wait a minute. Is there a brake caliper over here? Hold up. No, man, and we need a fucking rotor over here too. Damn it, Leroy. Game just wants to keep fucking with us. All right, let me throw this in the. Oh fuck! This engine just fucking. Oh, it's right. Whoa! Look at this shit. There, and it's not. You guys see this shit? Fucking buggy ass fucking game. And you guys say there's no fucking problems with this thing. Well, not everybody, but there's a lot of people that like to say there's no fucking problems with this game. Perfect. You never have any fucking issues with it. Look at that. It's there. It's there. Look at my hand and it shows up. It's there. It's fucking there. I'm picking it up. Look, it's in the fucking car. Look at that. Holy shit. Fucking thing's fastened the fuck down now. It's in there. All right. I'm going to reload, guys, and see if we can figure out some of this bullshit. Hopefully this stuff is not just all disappeared. If it's all disappeared, well, then fuck this series. That's what I say. Load it back in. Engine is here. Let's see about tacking the rest of it down. They're only fasten the engine mounts. That is done. That is down. Yeah, I mean, that distributor is not on there. I thought we bought a second one and put on there. But I guess not, huh? I guess not. We're going to have to look for a battery. We're going to have to look for a rotor. This is on the right side, so we're going to need a right brake caliper, and the junkyard is loading, so I will see you guys in a minute. I realized after I got the junkyard loaded that we do have a front right caliper and some pads there, so we just need to find a rotor to throw on there, and then we should be good to go. Let me take this in there with us and our wrench. Yeah, that distributor didn't come back after reloading. Let me put this in there real quick. Should go in. Yep. Cool. I don't even know if there's a e-brake cable on this thing. Yes, there is. Okay. Don't know if it's really any good or not. I don't think this is going to go on there. Oh, it does. Okay, cool. Before that, I'm going to go in there and see if there's a better one.
Don't drink and drive, bicycle. Old man knows.
Aw, fuck off. Oh. Ooh. I'm liking it. Yeah, get the fuck off of there. Oh, yeah. We are in business. I did not buy that, but okay, we'll keep that there. Actually, we'll turn that over. Still can't pick anything up from the pallet. Get that off of there. We got to have some kind of brakes with this thing, right? I mean, the rotor, oh, we need a soft brake line, which shouldn't be too hard to find. I mean, they're all universal, so, that's a plus. Didn't have one over here, did I? Nope. All right, let's grab that. Grab that. Let's go find a soft brake line. Might have one right here on this car, I'm hoping. Nope, can't be that easy. And we don't have one over here either. Great. Actually. Oh, that one's pretty fucking roached. Oh, man, they just look so bad. Got another lad here. They might all be pretty bad. Decent looking engine. Oh, do we have oh, yeah, we do. Hopefully this one doesn't disappear on us. Don't disappear, bud. Please. Please! I'm begging you, please! Alright, enough of that bullshit. Yeah, we might just, can't find a good brake line. We might just have to throw one of those nasty looking motherfuckers on there. I don't even see any brake lines on this car. Damn, dude. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Pristine. Let's go out and throw these parts on there, get the wheel on there, and then I think we're pretty much good. Make sure we have a steering box and all that other garbage. Oh, yeah. Yeah, kind of whatever they use for a gearbox on steering gearbox on damn vehicle. It's kind of fun doing a junkyard build, I will say. It's been a long time since I've done one. It does take some patience to do. That is for sure. Or distributor. Please, I hope this one stays on there. And the ignition wires can go on here, please. I'm hoping. Thank you. Okay. I think the engine's pretty much built. We still need this whole setup here and the carb and all that nonsense, you know. But I think the front is done up. Now we need to get to the rear. The engine's been in. I mean, we're close. We are really close. I don't think any wagons spawned that time, did it? We got all that. We got the brake lines. Is there something missing? Like here? Here? We got that going there. We're missing this one on this side. We need a spring. We got a spring there. We need a rear spring. We need whatever this joker is called. What is this joker called? Hop on out of there, loser. Yeah, upper control arm. We need another one for the other side. Upper control arm and a spring. Oh, I think there is a bar that goes across the back here, right? We need a shock. We need a rear shock. Let's see if this car can help us out any. Yeah, this guy right here. That's what I'm talking about, baby. We need that. The fucking wrench does some weird ass shit in the junkyard. You motherfucker. Yeah, that bar right there. Oh, you know what I didn't bring in here? Let's throw that in the bag. Gonna need a spring puller. Oh, that one's all fucked. We might. Oh, and I'm gonna need. Where's the wrench? This guy right here. Go find us another spring. There's got to be another good one around here somewhere, right? I mean, there doesn't have to be, but. Damn, it's hard to get in here. You know, just force your way under things, you know? Sometimes you got to be forceful. They just use the same springs? Lad, nib, rear. That's what we're going with, baby. Hopefully it works. If it doesn't work, well then we're going to have to get back to searching for more. Yeah, right here. Turn the headlamp off so I can see a little better. This guy goes over here. Damn, that's a little fucked up. I think that's everything for the rear. Where's my fucking spring puller at, you motherfucker? I'm being serious. Oh, it's underneath the car. Damn. I was about to fucking blow a gasket there. Yeah, this rear end is fucked. But I think we got everything back here. I think. Could be wrong. Probably am wrong. We're going to need a differential. We're going to need a drive shaft. Yeah, we need some shafts. I know you like getting shaft. Well, that shit ain't working for us. There's nothing there. Oh, I need a motherfucking differential, dog. Oh, there is a drive shaft on there. Yeah, I need a drive shaft. Yeah, drive shaft. Damn it, Leroy. Crawl under this car. Now you just gotta force your way under, like I said. Alright, that drive shaft looks incredible. There's a differential, boys. Get me out of this fucking car, I'm stuck! Oh no. Oh no. I don't even know if this differential will work. I might be doing all this work for nothing. Yeah, well, oh man, that is just so bad. I don't really want to put a 7 overall in there. This one's probably not really much better, is it? Damn it, I'm stuck again. Oh, that one's messed up pretty good. Doesn't look like there's a differential on that one. Yeah, no axle. Okay, well, we may be using that one I just pulled out of here. I mean, it is what it is. It's 7% for $7. $1 a percent. Let me grab those. Damn, that drive shaft is bad too. It might not work on this one. That's for a coupe. That's not long enough. Oh man. We're gonna need a wagon or something for this. It's a drive shaft coupe. So came out of that one. Is this a coupe though? I think this is a coupe, isn't it? Yeah, it's not gonna work. Damn it. That's probably a coupe, right? Does it look the same? Yeah, it's the same body style. It's got the wave and the quarter fender. Is it going to be something like this that we need a drive shaft from? if I can get underneath this car. Are they all the same drive shaft? Can't be, right? I mean, why isn't the same thing coming out? Sometimes drive shafts don't like to come out. That's why. There's not a fourth bolt up there, is there? No. I need to see if this damn thing. Alright, well, fuck you then. Is there a drive shaft in this one? Get underneath of this son bitch. Nope, there's no drive shaft there. There's a bee hole. You see that? A bee hole. This might work in this one. Where the hell did it go? Did it go up into the car, hopefully? It did. Drive shaft. So this drive shaft may work. It's fucking short though, isn't it? Is there a specific drive shaft for drive shaft? I don't know. We might have just wasted some more money there. Oh no, it is. It's longer. Yeah, it is longer. Yeah, it's a little longer. It might work. That's the guy she told you not to worry about. That's you. Oh, does it work? It does. And it's a decent looking drive shaft, so that's a plus. After everything in the rear is just gone. I mean, it's there, but it's gone. Let's make sure that's done up there. Oh, you know what? We don't have any brakes over there either. Fuck. Brakes have been a pain in my dick. Yeah, I need a brake line and caliper over here. Damn it, dude. Damn it. Damn it, Leroy. You know, before we go back in there, that fuel line's all fucked up. This fuel line's good. We're gonna need a whole front here too. I'm probably gonna have to bring a welder down here. That's just the way it's gonna go. We have a brake line here and a caliper. Oh boy, it's our lucky day. Got brake pads in there? Yes, we do. Oh, fuck. Fuck! Stand the fuck up, dude. I hate that fucking bug. You get stuck in the ground and you can't get up. Where's the screwdriver? We're gonna need a screwdriver. if I can find a rear brake. There's one right here. Can you come off of there for me? Thank you. Let's get over here and get this done. Throw this on. We are in business. You know, this car isn't great, but it's going to drive the fuck on out of here. It's going to drive back to our new garage. I'm telling you. We just got a little bit of a problem because we got our pickup truck down here, too. That pickup truck looks badass, doesn't it? Looks damn good, boy. I saw some other tires sitting there in the garage. We might have to swap them out and put them on there. I think it might look a little better. Okay, so there's no other wagons in here, so finding a door and some windows might prove to be a little difficult. We are going to need a dash. We might be able to find a dash. If not, then we're fucked. We are just fucked. Okay, let's see if there's a better dash than that one. Like this one. And I think the dashes are interchangeable in these Lads. Unlike some other parts. Because, you know, we picked a wagon, of course. You know, we got to make things more difficult for ourselves. You know what, that door panel. I don't know if that door panel is going to work. Not really too concerned about door panels, really. I mean, door's not going to work for it, is it? No, it's more like a square, right? Comes to a square and then drops down at an angle. And this is more curved back here. That's what I'm talking about. There's no front there. That's not what I'm looking for. This is what we're looking for, right? I think these parts would work for the car. Buy that $9 hood. That grill might work for it. It's $5. We'll just buy it. This is here where I might need the welder. I think this might come off with a welder. So I might have to go grab that. Take off this fender because I won't need it. Yeah, I think this comes off with the... I'm going to need a plasma cutter. I'm going to need a welder. I'm going to need both. Okay, so... yeah. Let me head on back to the garage, guys. Grab that stuff, and I will be back. Just went up to the garage and grabbed some tools. Stuff that I could just throw in the bag. All right, let's buy that front panel. Let's throw that cutting disc in the bag. Let's head on out and see if we can throw this front end together. I did grab the this little base game welder. One that's always been in the game. Like I said, what fits in the bag. All right. This hood should work, hopefully. Oh, yeah, we got our dash I forgot about. Oh, it must be busted up over there. It fits over there. It goes on. There's no welds there. Well, that might be a problem. But it's no problem for us. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Gonna need a battery. Gonna need another headlight. Oh, yeah, this thing looks good. It looks really good. It's coming together nice. I think this, I'm gonna need the screwdriver. Oh, yeah, how good does that look? So I don't know if that's just like an extra. I don't think that's an extra piece there. I think it's part of the fender that is this fender we took off that is missing. I think. But this car is looking good. It's gonna need a headlight. Gonna need a blinker. Let's go grab that and our screwdriver. Put this in before I forget. Everything is in there. We have pedals. We have a gear shifter. Really need to get a door. I'm not so much worried about the windows because we can send this down the road with or without windows. I don't think windows make a whole lot of a difference. I would like to try to get a windshield though. We just need a rear door on this sumbitch. What do you know? We are going to need a radiator, aren't we? Yeah, we sure will. Get my head in here and see if I can get that. Okay, so radiator looks good, but we are going to be needing a lower hose. There's not one there, is there? We also need to be looking for our rest of our engine setup, don't we? There's no engine in there. Oh, this piece is good. We might come back for that. That one's not any good. That's the one we need, isn't it? Pretty sure. Because we just pulled off the upper one. That exhaust is not going to work, is it? It's for the nib. It's not going to work for the lad. Probably going to be reloading the junkyard for the third time, more than likely. I mean, we don't necessarily need exhaust, but I would like to try to get a wagon up in here. And I'm going to have to get some fluids for this thing, so I'm going to have to make a trip to the store. We're going to need another lower hose. An upper hose wouldn't be a bad idea either. Make sure that we have an air filter in there. We do not. Okay. Good thing I looked, huh? Is this headlight not going to work for it? Must not. Okay, well, that's cool. Be that way. Need to see if we have an air filter on any of these. That doesn't have an engine or anything in it. This windshield may not work in this. Maybe one of the other windshields will work. Come on, get down in there, motherfucker. Oh, actually, you know what? This probably will not work because it's for the coupe. It's probably not going to work. That was a waste of time. Oh, we need to look, too, to see if any of these have a battery. We can actually look in any of them for a battery. No hose for a radiator. No battery there. No battery there. No hose or anything. Where the hose at? Oh, that headlight's all fucked up. Maybe one of these will work. I'm not going to put a whole lot of time into finding a headlight. I mean, doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Yeah, I'm going to have to reload. I'll look for some parts laying around for a battery here real quick. Look in the storage containers. Oh, that's a decent block, huh? Might be hard to find a battery. I might have to make the exception and use that one that we have sitting on the workbench in the garage. It's like 31%. It's pretty busted up pretty bad. So it'd be like you coming out of the junkyard. So it's not like we're, buying one from the catalog. I am going to buy a windshield. I think that windshield we bought was out of a coupe. I think I'm going to go over here and try to buy one of these out of the other version of the car. Might be the same, but we're going to give it a whirl. Then I'm going to have to reload. I'm going to have to go get some fluids. There's so much to do. Let's grab this and see if it'll work, and also the headlight. Okay, so we got a windshield now. That is fan-fucking-tastic. Give me the headlight, you piece of shit. I might need whatever that is there. Let's head back inside and see if one of those exists. Not on that grill, will it? A lot of them don't come with the front. Excuse me, guys. Well into the damn summer. Like the first time ever have I ever gotten sick in the summertime. Like a cold and shit like that, and that's what I've been dealing with. So, you know, I haven't felt the greatest, but you know what? We got to keep moving forward, right? We got to get shit done. All right, well, I'm going to go grab some coolant. Yeah, this isn't even going to work. It's for a coupe. I'm going to go grab some coolant. Probably some oil. Might actually be some oil. Yeah, there's oil in this already. It looks pretty clean. We'll buy one bottle of Earl. And then I'm going to have to, just get some fluids. I don't need any brake fluid. Get some fluids, and was there anything else that I needed? I think I might head to the, well, I don't know. I'll head to the garage again to grab that battery. But I'm going to reload the junkyard also, so hopefully we can get some more parts. I'm going to head off and do that, guys. I will be back just in a second. Got the junkyard loaded back up. Got some coolant, some oil. Got that battery, 31% from the garage. Going to be like just like getting it out of the junkyard. If we can't find one, well, we got to go in and source some more parts. I want to look like for the headlight there type of thing. Air filter. Of course, a battery, and we need a lower radiator hose. Okay, so nothing here. Nothing here. Wow, we're doing great so far on this load-in. Cool. Nothing on this one. Got a box truck back there. We can look in these cars some more for some hoses. Oh, there is a lower hose right there, so probably going to take that off. 9%. Not good. That's going to be an option, though. No battery there. No battery there. There is a lower hose here. Let's see if it's any better. 14. That one is at 14, so it's a little better. No battery there. Batteries just may not be really found here all that much in the junkyard. Might be on the ground with some parts, you know. That could be a possibility. Maybe they just don't spawn in the vehicles. We still do need to look. Nope, that one doesn't have anything for the headlights. That's a NIV. I already put that whole grill and setup on there, so I'm not going to take it off and switch it out with one of the other ones. I don't see any battery. Okay, so this hose was the 9 overall. This one's the 14. shit. It bought it when I put it on the ground. Fuck. I'm probably gonna have to reload again. Fuck. Fuck me. Always something. Look at that block. Pretty cool. Damn, look at this boy just rocking away. Having one hell of a time hanging out in the junkyard. Look at him. Yeah, no battery in here either. Any battery over here? Nope, don't see one. Alright, well, we're gonna probably just... throw this hose on there. Hopefully I bought it. Because if not, if you don't buy it and take it out, it will disappear on load-in. That won't be good. We still need an air filter, guys. Air filter. We are going to grab some coolant and shit in here. For all that. Get the Earl off of here. Just hop up on top of here if we can. Ah, you motherfucker. Come the fuck on. Okay, so we're getting some Earl in there. That's what we want. Okay, that should be good for that. See if we can hit this from here. I don't know if these i4 radiators take 1 or 2 bottles of coolant. Probably 2. 1 would just be too easy, right? Hopefully we can get this thing started up. I'm hoping. I'm starting to see that coolant there. Maybe it won't take quite 2. It will not. Is that cap on there? Yeah, I guess it was. Doesn't look like it's sitting exactly right. Okay, where's the damn Earl cap? There it is. Let's head on inside and see. Let's just use this battery. Just as good as any junkyard one you're going to find, really. Need to find an air filter. Damn, look at this motherfucker just going to town. That's the new Chad. Are you fucking telling me that there is no... I don't think that air filter fits for that i4. Damn, dude. Are air filters another thing that just don't spawn really in the junkyard? Poor feller. That's a headlight. This motherfucker's going to town. Let's see what the junkyard has in store for us this time. Still need to try to find an I-4 air filter. That's what we are searching for. It might be a part that I was trying to avoid the catalog, but we might just have to buy an air filter from the catalog. Nope, not there. Hopefully we got a head gasket on our unit, huh? I might just have to make a trip to the store and buy an air filter. Yeah. Just might have to. Another 55 sitting there. Nothing that we're looking for, of course. Maybe at some point it will be. But not today. Oh, there's two 55s in here. Yeah, there's nothing there. Just does not like air filters around here. I don't know if I want to really drive that engine too far without an air filter. So I might just go buy one. Might have to. I think I'm going to have to. Let's go around and look real quick at those. There wasn't many lads that spawned in here this time. That first time was the best. All those lads. Since then, it's been not great. I don't know. Yeah, there's one lad here, but it's not going to have the headlight we need. No, it has the different grill on it. Okay, well. I mean, I don't think, not that the rules aren't really I made that you can't buy things from the catalog. Holy shit. Thing went flying. I was just trying to do the first one out of the junkyard, and we pretty much have for the most part. Just a couple parts that just don't seem like they like to spawn that much in the junkyard, so. Yeah, still no more wagons. I mean, so yeah, I'm gonna go grab an air filter from the store for this guy, and I need a door bad for this car. Need a rear door. I'm not really worried about the. Yeah, I'm not really worried about the windows. I mean, some people build their rides without windows anyways. I've seen you guys do it. Yeah, that's a coupe. There was only one that spawned in here this time. All right, well, I'll go do some things and try to figure out this door. I know we can. Just maybe wagons don't spawn all that much in the junkyard either. At the store, let's pull up the lad. And we're going to buy a air filter for the i4. Hopefully that's the right air filter for the i4. Yes, it is. And then while we're here, let's take a look at. See, that's curved. I think the door we need is squared off at the top. I could be wrong, but. Yeah, see, there it is, the wagon door. What side is that on? That is on the driver's side, so that would be the left rear. Rear left, so it would be this door here. So why don't we just go ahead and buy it? Because I don't know if wagons spawn at a high frequency. It doesn't seem like in the junkyard. $100. Let's just buy it. See how that's square there. We can come back down here, and if we want to get the windows and things like that, I mean, this car is pretty much a complete junkyard car for the most part. Like I said, I was just trying to avoid using the catalog, but, you know, for time's sake, we can use it. It's not against the rules or anything. I got a little ahead of myself. I got the door already on. You guys have seen that a million times before. I think it's all right. New filter going in. All right, so I think, this car isn't perfect in any means, right? The purpose of this was to get it running and driving and primarily built from the junkyard, and we have done that mostly. We still have to see if it runs and drives. And I think we are now at the point to see that. Any little things that we need that we want to add to this to finish it up, once we can drive this out of here and get it back to the part shop, then we can do that. We can add the windows and just some finishing touches on this if we want to. I'm going to take this light with me. Actually, I'm going to put that light there for now because I'm going to discard. Oh, that did not work, did it? All right, in these parts, I wanted to make sure that we had a head gasket. I don't know if I can put this on through here. I just want to make sure. We may have a head gasket. We may not. It might not even go on with me doing it like this. But we may have a head gasket. So I'm hoping that we do. The head would be down here. So it would... oh, yeah, there's a head gasket there. Pretty sure, yep, that's a head gasket. All right. So we can just throw this stuff here for now. I'll come back later and try to take it to Steve-O's. You just not going to go back on there for me? You just going to... All right, well, fuck you. Oh, you know what? I have a cutting disc on there. That's why. That would be why. Picked up these motherfuckers. Well, before I put all this stuff away, I better make sure that this car starts, right? I mean, I think that would be a smart thing to do. Let's check the oil again. Oh, that's the wires coming off of there. Yeah, the oil's good. Coolant should be good. Yeah, coolant's good. Brake fluid's good. Let's give this thing a whirl and see if she'll start up. Okay, she does. Don't want to keep her going for too long. Because of the gas thing, right? Hopefully these tires have air in them. Let me check this side. Yeah. Cool. All right, let me grab the tools because we're going to be taking this car with us out of here. We will come back. This in there. Some more like that. There we go. It closed now. We'll come back for the pickup and the parts there. We'll throw them in the back there later. I can come back and do that on my own. But we got to get on out of this popsicle stand. We have some gas, so we're all right. Yeah, we can get door panels and windows, and there we go. Take the parking brake off. Well, guys, she runs and drives. She is a little sluggish, but some of the i4s are. We can wash this thing and, do all that. We can even paint it. We can take it. We could do that. It's struggling to get out of here. Come on, baby. Oh, she stalled. Fuck. Oh, no. No, she's running. Oh, no. Come on, get up on out of here. Come on. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Thing is locked. Oh, shit. That was the road all fucked up here or what? We're gonna make this thing look better. It's like, you know, putting lipstick on a pig type of deal, you know? Damn, dude. She's getting caught on everything. This road's all fucked up, as you can tell. Seems like it's more fucked up now since the update recently. Or maybe just this car just sits so low. I don't know. And we will reset the junkyard since I think we're pretty much done with the junkyard. So we can get these frames back up. Actually, we will stop right here and do that. Well, she just shut off, which is not good. Well, she's done for or something. I thought this engine was better than what it was. It won't even turn over. There's no holes in the block, which is good. Well, we might be pulling apart this engine over here at the shop too. Or at the parts shop. I want to make sure it's not gas. It's not turning over though, so I doubt it has anything to do with the gas. But we'll grab some gas. Maybe it is something as that, but it still should turn over. Wasn't even turning over at all. Yeah, we'll get over to the shop or the parts shop, and I think that's where we're gonna end this one. This one has been long enough, and the next one we'll try to come back and get this car finished up, and then I can get it posted for sale. I don't think this is it because it would have turned over. I mean, it's not like we don't have oil or anything in it. It's not turning over at all anymore. Starter looks decent. It could be that the alternator just went bad. Could be something that simple. Or the battery just went completely shot on us. Yeah, the cam looks good. And the pistons, all the inside and everything look pretty decent. I mean, everything inside looks all right. It might be just as simple as that. I mean, really. See if we can get this thing pushed over to the shop. Doing it outside in front of the part shop is going to be the easiest. Trying to get this car done in the first video, but it's not gonna work. Okay. Let's try the simple stuff first, right? I didn't need to take all that shit out. This is what I'm looking for, is our toolbox. No, that's not the tool I want, jackass. Start with something like the battery here. Maybe the wires could be shot too. That's at 30%. I don't think that would do it. Maybe it's not the wires, but we can replace the wires. I mean, the wires could be 39. I don't think that's the wires either. Yeah, the water pump is good. The belt has seen better days. That is for sure. I think the belt is still decent enough that maybe it's a combination of parts too. Oh, that might be our issue, is the alternator. The alternator. $132. Alternators are expensive. That might just be the reason why, guys. We will find out here in a minute. I'm going to throw the rest of the parts on. And see. If not, we will go from there, obviously. But that alternator was worse than I had thought. Yeah, because these other parts still should have a little bit of life left in them. Yeah, there isn't anything over here for it, I don't think. Let's see if that's it. No, it's not. It's not even turning over. Next thing would possibly be the battery. That's the next thing that I could possibly think that would do that. I mean, the battery is pretty damn rough. I mean, at 30%. We do have plenty of funds still, so not worried about that in any way. I think we've done pretty damn good. It's a little sluggish starting, but I think we found our issue. I think it's a combination of parts. I mean, this alternator is at 2%, so It needed to be changed anyway, so that was good we changed it. It could have just been the battery all along. The wires certainly don't help. You know what? Wires are something so simple on this thing. I know I had them off already, but I want to change them out. I think it's just going to be better, and it might help it start a little bit more. I'm hoping. Yeah, $34 for some wires. Not a big deal. Yeah, because I think the internals are pretty decent. Let's see if that made any bit of a difference. Not really. It still starts a little sluggish, but it does then fire right up. It might just be a combination of things. Oh, you know what, too? It could be the carburetor that's also doing that. The carburetor can sometimes, I believe, do that. Let's take a look at the carburetor since we never really looked at it when we got it. I'd rather make this car a little bit better. We have the funds to do it. And the person that buys this has a little bit less to worry about. 35. And the carburetor should be all right, but you know, it's getting down there. It's getting pretty weak. Oh, 82 for a carburetor? I thought it was more. I thought it was around like $200 or $300 for a carburetor. That's not bad at all. Okay. Let's throw these over here for right now. Those are all things that are going to make your car harder to start or not start at all. So, nah, it's still the same. But we got some parts on there. Let's see about some windows. We need a window there and a window there. We need some door windows. We'll come back for that. Windshield trim lamp. I wonder if do we need this. That is expensive to spend on that. Okay, it is in there. Does that come out with a pry tool? Yeah, it does. That still does not go in there. Well. Oh, it was just about shot. Yeah. Well, let's go back to the mirrors, or not mirrors, but windows here. I think we need both of these. This will make the car look a little better. There's windows in here. I need a window front right, window front right, front left. Window front right, window front right, front left. Okay, where'd the other window go? Damn it, dude. Where the fuck did you go? Right there. Just keep all this bullshit out of my pocket. Front left. There might be one in here. Is it good? Really doesn't matter, does it, if it's good? Hop on out of there. So I'm going to replace it with the new one I bought it. And front left. Put this door panel back on. You can't really see it because it's clean and the rest of the car is dirty. Tell you what, buying these parts from the catalog really eat into the funds real quick, doesn't it? Okay, so we need a rear door window. Rear left. These separate. Rear left. Now are those window lifters the same? We're gonna find out, aren't we? Rear left. This would be the left. Oh, give me that check mark. Wow, that's pretty finicky. Where the hell did my wrench go? Just had the fucking wrench. Where'd it go? Right there. All right, so we need a door card for all the doors except for the driver's side, front driver's side. Are those the panels we need? We're probably gonna need a headliner in this thing. I'm hoping that these are right. Rear right. At this point, we're just, like I said, putting lipstick on a pig. All right, so all the windows are in now. We got a front bumper. No, we don't have a front bumper. Do we need one, really? Nah, we don't really need one. Okay, we have that panel there. We have that one there. We have that one on the door. So we are good there. Yeah, I think we're good with the inside. Well, do we really care about a headliner? Nah, we don't care about a headliner. Let's just grab a mirror. $22 for a mirror. Okay, well. Didn't think we were going to get the check mark. At least we're going to give the new owner a mirror. They might appreciate that. They might not. Throw that away. Don't want that little piece hanging around. $39 for a front bumper. We'll throw that on there. Why not? It's $39. Okay. Car looks a lot better. It's missing a blade, but we're good. Don't really care about a wiper blade. Oh, we do need a tail light back here. We do need that. That would be the right side. We still need to figure out this headlight thing. Maybe in accessories. There's a headlight. Is there other headlights? Yeah. I just don't want to be buying all kind of headlights, but that might be the same one we have. Yeah, just wasting money again. I do that pretty well. Okay. Need a screwdriver. What the hell happened there? It just fell out. Okay, so we got a headlight in there. We got a bulb in there. Not sure if it works, but, you know. And with how bad a condition this is in, I mean, it's rough, right? It runs and drives. It's going to last you a very, very long time. Probably years to come, I would say. But do we really want to paint this thing up? Do we want to leave it as it is? I think we just wash it off and list it for what it is. It's in, fairly rough condition, but this isn't going to be something you're going to be going to the club in. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. I don't know. think that's pretty much it. I mean, I think we've done most of all we can really do to it. I know it wasn't 100% from the junkyard, but it's all right. I think that's just fine. I think we did large majority of it from the junkyard. So I think this can be classified as a junkyard build, I would say. I mean, we drove it out of there. We drove it out of there. It ran and drove out of there to most of the way here. So I think we can call that pretty much a junkyard build, a success. Oh, you know what? We do need a blinker on the right side. Right? Yeah, that'd be right. The hell? This game, I tell you, does some weird shit. That tight from the rear. Cool. Now we got ourselves a blinker. Just what you always wanted. Okay. Let's fire this up and get this back. To the garage over there so we can wash it off. Everything else is pretty straight on this ride, huh? Cool. Yeah, we got a good car here. We got a really good one. This is going to trade for something pretty nice. I got a feeling. I got a nice feeling. Yeah, see that all buffed out here? It doesn't even look like nothing was wrong with it now. See? Perfect. Like me. Perfect. All right. Let's jump on into this beast. Head on over to the garage real quick and hopefully we can get it there and rinse it off. Undo the parking brake, that would work. When an engine already is low on power. Well, that parking brake does some pretty bad stuff to it. This thing is just screaming. Okay, let's slow her down just a bit. Don't want to bust her all up more than she is. I tell you what, I made this thing look pretty dang good. There we are. Back to the garage. And we still have $6,400 in the pocket. I do have the pressure washer in the garage. I could pull that out and use it, but by the time I do that, I could pretty much have this car halfway done. And getting this washed off will up the value a couple bucks. Not much more than that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. She is going to be getting put up for trade, not for sale, for trade. We want to try to trade for something a little better. Don't know if we're going to really be able to do that. It's going to be hard. Yeah, I just don't think this car is really worth putting the time or money into painting it. I mean, some of our other builds, definitely. But this one, not really. I mean, and we're just starting out here too, right? This isn't supposed to be anything like real fancy. It's from the junkyard, right? Some of these other cars we get aren't necessarily going to be from the junkyard unless the owner that we trade with, you know, got theirs from the junkyard. And necessarily the next one that I trade up to, doesn't necessarily have to run or drive. But I think it would be better that it's in a little better condition than this one, possibly. But no, it doesn't need to run or drive. We can put some of that money into the next one, and I think as I go for every build, every time I trade up, we're going to have $6,400 like we see now. We're going to have that left over for next time. I think what I'm going to do is add another $10,000. Like we started with $10,000. I'm going to add $10,000 for every flip that we do, every trade up that we do, successful trade up. Going to add another $10,000 in to our cash. So once we flip this one for a trade, I'm going to add another $10,000, and then we're going to have $16,462. And that's going to give us enough, hopefully, to get the next one running, because as we get into nicer and better cars, the parts may end up costing more, right? So, or there might be ones that we might need to do almost a complete engine rebuild on. Or there might be ones that I need to replace all the suspension on. That's going to get really pricey. So I think adding $10,000 each time is not going to be too much. Okay? So that's going to do it for this one, guys. We have our first successful car pulled out of the junkyard and ready to go up for trade. We got it running and driving and drove it out of the junkyard. And we've drove it plenty so far already. So I think we can call this a success for sure. So hopefully you guys like the start of this series, and it might take me a little bit to get back to another one. It just depends on how long it takes me to trade up to get a trade that fits. I can't just take this car and, someone wants to trade me for a rat or a wolf. Like, that's too much of an upgrade too soon. So, like, even an upgrade from here could be like a NIV, right? But if the NIV is, I only need to do a few things, or maybe a NIV needs a complete engine rebuild, okay, that actually might be a better upgrade from what this is, okay? Or something. I'm just trying to give you guys an example, but I think you guys pretty much get the idea. Our wagon looks pretty damn cool, I think. But yeah, guys, I got a little bit of cleaning up to do. I got to go grab our shop truck and go get those extra parts laying around places. So I will see you guys in the next one. This one's going to be going up for trade in my Discord server. So I will see you guys back here once we get this car sent off to a new owner and we get something to trade. So appreciate your guys' support. like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know down below what you think of the new idea for this Trade Up series. So, until next time, guys, thank you for watching.